Hello everyone, welcome to Lukmaan IAS. Today we are going to have a DTRS session where we are going to discuss 10 important current affair topics through MCQs. And the lead topic for today's discussion will be based on global engagement scheme. So we will understand in detail about this global engagement scheme also. Before we go ahead, let us quickly see this quotation from Dalai Lama. What this quotation says, be kind whenever possible. It is always possible. Okay, so Dalai Lama says that, like, be kind to people whenever possible, and he also says that it is always possible to be kind. All right, so he is a person, let's say, like, who spreads peace among people, right? So if you let's say, like, also want to spread peace, you can follow on the path of Dalai Lama. All right, so with this, let us quickly move further. So at Lukmaan IAS, we have announced the Public Admin Foundation batch, which is going to start from 3rd of June 2025. So in the Public Admin Foundation batch, S. Ansari sir is going to cover the entire syllabus of public administration in the classroom. Apart from this, let's say, like, Panch Sutra, All India Prelims mock test series is going on. All of you who are preparing for UPSC Prelims exam of this year, you can participate in the Panch Sutra All India Prelims mock test to see how much prepared you are, and you will also come across new topics, right, through this Panch Sutra test series. Then at Lukmaan IAS, Ethics Foundation batch is also going to start from 2nd of June. You can join the Ethics Foundation batch to learn more. All right. So these are the 10 important articles that we are going to cover today. All right. So the first topic is global engagement scheme. So what do we mean by global engagement scheme? Basically, it's a scheme, let's say, like, through which we want to culturally connect with the outer world. We want to culturally connect with the, let's say, like, other countries, right, to maintain good relations with India. That's the thing. So this particular scheme comes under Ministry of Culture. Okay, it's not under Ministry of External Affairs, it's Ministry of Culture. All right. So Ministry of Culture plays an important role, and it aims to strengthen the cultural ties with foreign nations, projecting India's cultural identity on the world stage and encouraging inbound tourism. Okay, so second statement is true. Okay, so second statement talks about that, like, we want to strengthen the cultural ties with other countries, and we also want to increase the inbound tourism. Means, like, we want to encourage other people from outside India to visit India, to see multiple places in India, right? So we want to increase this thing. So it is global engagement scheme. This article came in the Press Information Bureau, so that's why we are let's say discussing this topic. Other than this, we have another question, and this question is from World Trade Organization, WTO. Okay, as you know that World Trade Organization is the largest international trade organization. Okay, so this is the largest organization internationally, let's say, like, that makes rules for trade, right, internationally. That's the thing. So this WTO was established in 1995. It was not established in 1949. It was established in 1995. All right. And so in 1947, GATT was established. GATT stands for General Agreement on Tariff and Trade. And then let's say the GATT General Agreement on Tariff and Trade, it used to, let's say, like, make rules for the trade in goods only. But when we talk about WTO, right, World Trade Organization, it does basically, let's say, like, make rules for the trade in goods as well as in services. That's the thing. So it was established in 1995. It says it functions under the United Nations. It does not function under United Nations. It's an independent organization, right? 164 member countries are members of the World Trade Organization, and these member countries play vital role in setting up those rules of, let's say, world trade. Third statement is also wrong, because it says only developed nations can file complaints. It's not the case. Even developing countries, least developed countries, all of these countries can file complaints in the WTO dispute settlement mechanism. That's the thing. So none of the above statements are true. Correct answer is option D. Now with this, quickly let us move to the next topic. Okay, so why we are reading about it? Because let's say, like, India, the Prime Minister of India visited the United States, and they have discussed about, let's say, trade agreement, right, and other WTO laws. Now we have another question. This question is related to a kind of food crop. Basically, its name is cassava. Okay, so cassava. Consider the following statements about cassava. So we are given 4 statements. We will read all these statements and we will try to identify which statement is correct, which statement is not correct. So first statement, it says India is the largest producer. This statement is wrong because it's not India which is the largest producer. So it is the Nigeria. Okay, Nigeria is the largest producer of cassava. Okay, it is Nigeria. It cannot grow in poor and drought prone soils. See, cassava can grow in poor as well as drought prone soils. Okay, so it is, let's say, a very versatile crop. The thing is, like, it can grow in drought prone soils also. It is a major source of bioethanol production due to its high starch content. This is right. It is an indigenous crop of India. This statement is wrong. Okay. Correct answer is option C. Only third statement is correct in this question. Okay, third statement. Now with this, let us quickly move to the next question. Okay, this is question number 4, and this question is related to a species. Name of the species is smooth coated otter. Okay, smooth coated otter. So they have given 3 statements. We need to read these statements and identify which statements are true, which statements are not true. It says it is found in India and not in any other country. This statement is wrong because smooth coated otter is found in India, it is found in Bangladesh, it is found in Nepal, it is found in Bhutan, it is found in many other countries also. So first statement is wrong. It has webbed feet which help it in swimming efficiently. This statement is right. It is classified as, and this statement is wrong because it is not endangered. This species is classified as vulnerable in the IUCN Red List. Okay, so IUCN stands for International Union for Conservation of Nature. So this particular organization maintains a list that is known as Red List, right? Red List is maintained for all those species that are facing some type of threat. Okay, that's the thing. Now we have another question. Let us quickly see this question. With reference to extradition treaty, consider the following statements. Okay, extradition treaty. So what do we mean by extradition treaty? It simply means that, like, you know, a treaty that facilitates the kind of exchange of persons. For example, India, let's consider if it has extradition treaty with the United States of America. So any Indian citizen, or let's say a citizen from other countries who has committed a crime in India, but that person is not in India, now that person is in USA. So through this particular treaty, like, we can ask USA to extradite that person, means like to send back that person to India so that he may be tried in Indian courts, so that, like, you know, court cases can be, proceedings can happen in the courts. Okay, so that proper trial can happen. So first statement says that India has extradition treaties with over 70 countries worldwide. This statement is wrong, because India has proper extradition treaty with 48 countries, and apart from this we have similar reciprocal arrangement with 12 more countries. So effectively it becomes 60 only, right, not 70. So that's the thing. The principle of dual criminality implies that offense must be a crime in both the requesting and requested country. This statement is right. What do we mean by this? Let's consider someone has done a terrorist activity, means like bomb blast in India, and that person is in USA now. So bomb blast is considered to be a crime in India and it is considered to be a crime in USA. Only then, let's say, like, you know, this is a dual criminality, means like, you know, it is considered crime here, that is it is considered crime there also. So they will allow that particular person to be extradited to India. That's the thing. Under Extradition Act 1962, individuals accused of political offenses can also be extradited. This statement is wrong. Correct answer is 2 only. Okay, so individuals who are accused of political offenses, I mean, like, they cannot be extradited. I mean, like, political offenses means, like, you know, people can have difference of opinion, but the thing is, I mean, like, you know, people cannot be extradited so that they can be persecuted. So that is not allowed. Only second statement is right. Okay, so Tahabur Rana, I mean, like, he was extradited. Now he is in India, and like National Investigation Agency, NIA, is, let's say, investigating this particular case further, right? Now let us talk about another question. Question number 6. So this question says, consider the following statements regarding salt satyagraha. This is a very, very important event that has happened in Indian history, right? So Gandhiji started Dandi March. So basically Dandi March was a 24-day walk. How many days? 24-day walk, right? So that's the thing. So it was not 22 days walk, okay? So rest of the statement is correct, but like, you know, it is a 24-day walk. Gandhi was arrested on May 4, 1930 when he had announced that he would lead a raid on Dharasana salt works on the west coast. This statement is right. In Tamil Nadu, C. Rajagopalachari organized a march from Tiruchirappalli to Vedaranyam on the Tanjore coast to break the salt law. This statement is also right. Correct answer is option C. Okay, option C is the right answer. Dandi March, Prime Minister Modi hails Mahatma Gandhi's historic movement, inspires generation. Okay, that's the thing. Now let us talk about another question. Question number 7. Okay, what this question says, consider the following statements. They have given 3 statements. First, Parliament has exclusive legislative competence over immigration under the union list. Okay, this statement is right. I mean, like, if law has to be made related to immigration, means like when people from outside India, they want to visit India, related to this, if law has to be made, it is the Parliament who will make law. Parliament has exclusive jurisdiction over law making, over legislative, let's say on legislative competence. Article 14 of the Constitution guarantees equality before the law to foreigners also. This statement is right. Third statement is wrong because it says decision of immigration authorities are subject to mandatory judicial review as per constitutional provisions. So it's not mandatorily judicial review. I mean, like, you know, so immigration authorities may give some decision that may be binding also, that may be final, but the thing is, like, it is on the person. If they are not happy, they can reach to a court of law also, okay, related to that. So correct answer is option C, 1 and 2 only. Okay, option C, 1 and 2 only is the correct answer. So recently in Parliament a bill has been moved, but the thing is, like, you know, so this bill is facing a lot of criticism also because, like, some of the parts may need some review. Okay, so that's why opposition parties are protesting against this bill. Now we have another question. Okay, let us see this question. So consider the following provisions: e-trucks and e-ambulances, financial support for upgradation of testing agencies, Aadhaar based generation of e-vouchers. Which of the above provisions are introduced in PM e-drive scheme and were absent in FAME 2 scheme? Okay, so I mean, like, all of them. Correct answer is option D. So all of these were included or introduced in PM e-drive scheme, and these were, let's say, lacking in FAME 2 scheme. That's the thing. Now let us talk about another question, which is question number 9. Read this question clearly. Consider the following statements about PM Mitra scheme. Okay, Pradhan Mantri Mitra scheme. So they have given 3 statements related to it. Okay, it is launched by the Ministry of Textiles to create an integrated textile value chain at one location. This is correct. A special purpose vehicle owned by central and state government will be set up for each park. This is correct. Central government provides financial assistance while state government provides land. This statement is also correct. Correct answer is option C, all of the above. All 3 are correct. Okay. See, textile sector to receive 18,500 crore boost under PM Mitra Park scheme. Okay. So I mean, like, this was in news. Now this is the last question of the day. This question is about World Air Quality Report. Which report? It is about World Air Quality Report. So we have been given 4 statements. Now they are asking which of the following is incorrect. It means 3 of the statements are correct, 1 statement is incorrect. The incorrect statement is this one. It says most polluted city in the world is Beijing. No. The most polluted city is in India. Okay. And the thing is, Delhi is the world's most polluted national capital in the world. 13 of the world's 20 most polluted cities are in India. India is among top 5 most polluted countries in the world. Okay, so like pollution level is at its peak in India. Okay, that's the thing. Correct answer is option C. Okay, option C is going to be the right answer because we need to identify incorrect statements. You see, explain. Delhi's air worse among capitals. Okay, and it says briny Hearts is the world's most foul finds new report. This particular place, briny Heart, it is the border between, okay, it's a kind of city between Assam and Meghalaya. So this is the most polluted city in the world. Okay, that's the thing. So that's all from my side for the day. Thank you so much everyone for attending today's session. I hope you have a good day ahead. Thank you.